Hello everyone. In this part of chapter Acid, Bases and Salts, we are going to talk about the common salt, and we will also see how the common salt acts as a raw material in making of different type of chemicals. Common salt is also known as sodium chloride or table salt, which is very important part of our food. Salt plays very important role in our body. It helps in contraction and relaxation of muscles, help in conduction of nerve impulse in the nervous system, and also convert in a HCl and help in digestion of food. Now the question arises, from where we get the salt. So seawater acts as a major source of salt. Seawater contains many salts dissolved in it, and we can obtain the salt on a large scale from the seawater by the evaporation of seawater and separating other salts from it. Besides seawater, saline water of inland lakes also are the major source of salt. For example, Sambar Lake present in Jaipur, Rajasthan. We can also get the deposits of solid salts which are present in the large crystal form, and often they are brown and pinkish in color. These are known as rock salt. They are brownish or pinkish in color due to the presence of impurities. Common salt or the sodium chloride played an important role in our struggle for freedom too. You must have heard about the Gandhiji's Dandi March. आपने सोशल साइंस में ज़रूर पढ़ा होगा। इंडियंस को पहले नमक बनाने का अधिकार नहीं था, तो सन 1930 में गांधी जी ने साबरमती से डांडी तक एक पैदल यात्रा की और डांडी में उन्होंने नमक बनाकर नमक कानून को तोड़ा था. In the previous videos, we had come to know how the salt is prepared. Salt is prepared by the neutralization reaction between the acid and base. And NaCl, the sodium chloride, the common salt, is prepared by the neutralization reaction between sodium hydroxide as a base and hydrochloric acid as a acid. This common salt, sodium chloride, is used in making of different type of chemicals. These chemicals are sodium hydroxide, bleaching powder, baking soda, and washing soda. We will learn about these chemicals one by one. So first of all, we will talk about how the sodium hydroxide is prepared. Sodium hydroxide or NaOH is generally known as caustic soda. Now you must be thinking कि NaCl बनाने के लिए हमने NaOH का यूज़ किया था, तो अगर हम NaCl को वाटर में डाल दें तो हमें वापस NaOH मिल सकता है. बट ऐसा नहीं होता है, क्योंकि NaCl वाटर में डिज़ोल्व होने के बाद Na पॉजिटिव और Cl नेगेटिव की फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट होता है, और ये एक रिवर्सिबल रिएक्शन नहीं है. यानी नमक को डायरेक्ट वाटर में डिज़ोल्व करने से आपको NaOH नहीं मिलेगा. इसके लिए हमें NaCl को जब हम वाटर में डिज़ोल्व करते हैं, उसको फोर्सफुली रिएक्शन को रिवर्स करना पड़ेगा, और फोर्सफुली हम कर सकते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. To do this reaction, first of all, we need to dissolve the sodium chloride into water. And when we dissolve the sodium chloride into water, we call it brine. So solution of common salt is known as brine. उसके बाद इसमें से इलेक्ट्रिसिटी या इलेक्ट्रिक करंट जब हम पास करते हैं, तो NaCl will be break and it will form NaOH plus release hydrogen and chlorine gases. This is the equation how the sodium hydroxide is prepared. Now let's see it actually prepared in the laboratories. जैसा मैंने आपको बताया कि सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड को प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए हमें NaCl की इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस करनी पड़ेगी। इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस करने का मतलब है ब्रेक डाउन करना विद द हेल्प ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। इसे करने के लिए हमें चाहिए दो इलेक्ट्रोड्स and it would be connected to a battery, as you can see in this picture. The positive side is known as anode and negative end will be known as cathode. A tank is there where brine is present. Brine means solution of NaCl. जैसे ही इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास होगी, एनोड से क्लोरीन गैस और कैथोड से हाइड्रोजन गैस रिलीज होना शुरू होगा। चलिए देखते हैं ये कैसे होता है। When NaCl is dissolved in water, it will dissociate into Na positive ion and Cl negative ion, and water will also get ionized in H positive and OH negative ions. So when electricity will be passed, the positively charged ion will be get attracted towards the negative electrode, that is cathode, and negatively charged ions will be get attracted towards the positive electrode, that is anode. जैसा कि मैंने आपको पहले बताया, जब NaCl को आप वाटर में डिज़ोल्व कर रहे हो तो ये बनाएगा Na पॉजिटिव और Cl नेगेटिव आयन, राइट। अब कैथोड, जब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास होगी तो कैथोड पर क्या होगा, यानी कि नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड पर क्या होगा। अगर आप ध्यान से देखें तो सॉल्यूशन में अभी दो तरीके के पॉजिटिव आयन्स हैं, Na पॉजिटिव और H पॉजिटिव आयन, राइट। अब Na पॉजिटिव जो आयन है वो Na से ज़्यादा स्टेबल रहता है एज़ कम्पेयर टू Na पॉजिटिव is more stable, so it will be remain in the solution. but जो H पॉजिटिव आयन है वो तभी स्टेबल होगा जब ये H2 की फॉर्म में रहेगा। तो इस वजह से जो हाइड्रोजन है that will be moved towards the cathode and it will gain the electron to become the hydrogen. As hydrogen is gaining electron, that's why reduction will be occur at the cathode. उसी तरीके से सॉल्यूशन में आप दो नेगेटिव आयंस देखेंगे, एक है क्लोरीन नेगेटिव और दूसरा है हाइड्रोक्साइड OH नेगेटिव आयंस। हाइड्रोक्साइड के कंपेयर में जो क्लोरीन का आयन है वो काफ़ी बड़ा रहता है, तो वो इजीली जो है इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज़ कर लेता है, इसीलिए ये जो एनोड इलेक्ट्रोड है उसकी तरफ जल्दी अट्रैक्ट हो जाएगा एंड देन it will lose electron to become the stable. So in this way we get hydrogen gas from the cathode and chlorine gas from the anode. क्योंकि क्लोरीन गैस दो इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज कर रही है इसीलिए एनोड पर क्या होगा, ऑक्सीडेशन। इस पूरे प्रोसेस में हमने देखा कि कैसे सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड, एल्कली और दो गैसेस हाइड्रोजन और क्लोरीन प्रोड्यूस हुए। जब हाइड्रोजन और क्लोरीन दोनों ही इलेक्ट्रोड्स पर चले जाते हैं तो सॉल्यूशन में हमारे पास रह जाता है NaOH and it will form the NaOH sodium hydroxide. As their formation of alkali and chlorine, that's why this reaction is also known as chlor-alkali process, and this reaction is very important, which is asked in your exam many times. So why we call the formation of sodium hydroxide process as a chlor-alkali process? Because the products formed here, chlor is for chlorine and alkali for the sodium hydroxide. Now let's see what are the uses of sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is used in manufacturing of soaps, detergents, paper and artificial silk, and it is also the cleaning agent of machines. It is also used in petroleum refining. About the chlorine is also have multiple used, as it is used as a germicide, means to kill the bacteria and the germs which are present in water. So it also plays a very important role as disinfectant. Beside this, it is also used in manufacturing bleaching powder and hydrochloric acids. Chlorine is also used in making of plastics like PVC, polyvinyl chloride, CFCs, and chloroform. Hydrogen also have many significant uses. It is used as a rocket fuel in the liquid form, and it is also used to make the solid fats from the edible oils such as the vanaspati ghee or artificial butter, which is also known as margarine. And this hydrogen gas is also used in manufacturing of fertilizers and making of hydrochloric acid. So in this video we had come to know how the sodium hydroxide is prepared, and we also understood about the chlor-alkali reaction, where electrolysis of brine results in formation of sodium hydroxide, chlorine gas, and hydrogen gas.